Welcome to Las Vegas, Nevada, and another property tour for you today. I have a very special custom home for sale behind me here with the listing agent, Al. He wants to say a quick word to you and we'll get started on this tour.
Good morning, Las Vegas. My name is Al Reyes. I am the listing agent at this beautiful home located in Paradise Hills of Henderson. Welcome.
Welcome everyone to Las Vegas, Nevada, and this home for sale. I have another property tour for you today, and as you saw in the intro, this is listed by Al Reyes. This listing hasn't even hit the market yet. It's coming soon, so we're getting a first look exclusive property tour for this home today. It'll be active in about a week, so we have a broker's open house scheduled on Thursday. Well, I say we. Al has a broker's open house scheduled next Thursday, about 6 days from today when you see this video, and they're going to be doing that from 4 to 7 Thursday evening. Come out, have a glass of champagne. We're at 600 Quail Covey Road, Henderson, Nevada 89002, and then that following weekend, Saturday, Sunday, he's going to have an open house here from 12 to 4 both days, so your chance to come see this home in person. But we're going to tour this custom home right now just for you. And this home was built from the ground up on a 1.1 acre lot by the homeowner, and they built it to live in. So circumstances change, but they were not building this with the thought of selling. And this home has so many little details, so many little extras that only a homeowner would add in. So a great value at $2.65 million. You get 3,713 square feet of living space. 3 bedrooms, 4 bathrooms. That comes in the form of 3 full baths and 1 half bathroom. All of the showers are going to be zero threshold. We have 15-foot ceilings in the main living area and 12-foot throughout the rest of the home. There's a built-in casita, no HOA, plenty of RV parking, and just a lot to see in this home. It is a single-story home. We're about 25 minutes from the Las Vegas Strip, about 35 minutes from Summerlin. Great central location here. But let's stop talking about it. Let's just get started with this tour. I'm Andrew Guiant with Simply Vegas. Follow me. Let's find out if this is the perfect custom home for sale for you today. Let's go inside. All right, everyone, here we are. Custom home in Paradise Hills of Henderson, Nevada, 89002. We're at 600 Quail Covey Road, listed for $2.65 million on this 1.1 acre lot. And we're just taking a look around the outside here. Low voltage lighting throughout the entire landscape, front and back. Professionally designed, professionally landscaped property here. There is so much going on with this home. I spent about an hour with the owner before this tour, just going through features, details, finishes, and I really hope I remember all of them, or at least most of them, because I think he said there's about 96 smart items programmed in this home. So starting with this beautiful driveway lighting, I love the look of this low voltage lighting. We have a huge driveway here. You could fit, gosh, 10 cars, 12 cars in this driveway, and then we have the 3-car garage. That's a 910 square foot garage there. There's 41 trees on this property, 41. And you're gonna see those out back. We have a beautiful Palo Verde here anchoring the front yard. I love the tile work on the 2 accent pieces on the front of the home. 10-foot front doors. We'll look at those closer in a moment. Oh, we got some tile up here in the top as well. We're gonna talk about that little space here in just a moment. Let's look at the side of the yard. So this is gonna be your RV parking. You can see kind of comes through this way. And then we have the RV gate. And we have a 2-tier backyard. Stay tuned for that because there's a really, really awesome space in this backyard, or multiple spaces. There is the in-home casita, which I'll show you as well. You can see security cameras on every corner, 13 security cameras around the perimeter of the home, so you have a complete 360-degree view. Facial recognition system can read license plates. You'll know exactly who's at your house and when they get there, with 30-day recording as well. So these cameras record everything, all 13, for up to 30 days, and then it starts to loop. So you can look back over the last month and see every single little detail of your home. Holiday lighting plugs, we have one there that I see, one up here, one over here, and probably more that I don't see from this location. Upgraded insulated garage doors. We'll get over there in a moment. And then this space up top here. So basically that is I think you said about a 400 square foot space up there. Could be used as a loft. You could have access from the office. Right now it's just framed in and an optional area that you could kind of build something up to, but they just wanted this kind of look on the front of the house, which I think is beautiful. It is a single story, looks like does have a 2-story space, but that's what's going on up there. So you do have a lot of options. I love these windows and this modern look. You have the louvers on the sides and up top here. And then this grand entryway, you have the ironwork on either side, and then this double door, 10-foot doors, custom built for this home. Beautiful. Recessed lighting up top there, and this covered entry. So I'll just kind of give you a quick look around from this spot because it is such a massive lot. See the mountains across the background here. See the castle up there on the hill. Essentially mountains everywhere you look, and we have amazing views out back as well. I think I covered everything out front here. I probably missed some things, but let's go inside and take a look. Find out if this is the right home for you here. All right, so we walk in the front door, and what a treat today for this property. There's so much to look at. So look at this custom lighting. We have kind of these sconces on the wall, and then this showpiece right in the front entryway. And that's a 15-foot ceiling here. These two 10-foot doors. The modern look, I love the frosted glass. We have the extra large handles here, iron. We have 30 by 60 porcelain tile throughout most of the property. There's no carpet in this home. About a 6-inch modern baseboard, a very, very light gray on the walls, and then that bright white trim. Just a massive open space here opening into this great room. By the way, if you like my tours, like my channel, give me a quick thumbs up down there, helps support me. And if you want to stay in tune with all these tours I put out, go ahead and hit that subscribe button and push that little bell. You don't want to miss these tours, especially a first look exclusive property like this one. So we're into the entertainment area, the great room, the family room. And yeah, the 15-foot ceilings just make such a difference. We have the recessed LED lights throughout the entire ceiling. Big modern ceiling fan there in the middle. And just gorgeous decor and a beautiful room. So this is 10-foot height on this sliding door here, and this is a pocket door, so that's going to open all the way up and disappear into the wall. We're going to look at that a little later. We have electronic controlled blinds there that are going to come down. Those are actually set on a timer, so as the sun starts to set, gets a little bright in the afternoon, those are going to come down automatically, and also controlled by remote or an app. And then I love what they've done with this accent wall behind the TV. And what you get from that is the TV kind of disappears into the wall when it's not on. And it's also going to give you great contrast when the TV is on with that darker color in the background. And then floating cabinets across the top. Love to see that. And this beautiful electric fireplace. I like the asymmetry of this. Beautiful stonework, and then you do have this little glass corner here where you can kind of see it from the front of the home as well. So we'll change colors. Has a wonderful little sparkle there. I don't know if you're gonna see it because of the way the camera's flashing here, but it kind of gives that illusion of burning coals in the bottom as well as the flame going up the back. I do like this little trim piece as well, kind of separates. So it's actually not a painted wall, that's a wall treatment there. And it's kind of a dark blue with little specks of black in there. But yeah, great looking entertainment area. And then I love how they have the carpet here, separating kind of this sitting area from the kitchen, which we're going to look at in just a moment. So this island right here, it's gonna be a double waterfall island. They're kind of using it as the dining table right now, because you can see the pool table over there and the formal dining area. This is a double waterfall island, and this is a blue-black porcelain. Beautiful white veining in it, you kind of have the grays there. Definitely a showpiece for this kitchen. It stands out and just blends in perfectly well. You can see the blue veining in the quartz there on the backsplash and the other island. So yeah, dual islands in here. And this has access from both sides for stools. And then these pendant lights. And I really love how there's two islands and then you have the double, with the double islands, but you just have the pendant lights here on this front one. I think that's a cool look. Could really be overdone if you had, another set of pendant lights. And I like them here as opposed to over like where the sink is. But yeah, huge open kitchen here. Getting a little treat today because I'm going into the kitchen right off the bat here. You can see the under cabinet lighting on the island, as well as the back wall there, and then those uppers as well. And so into the kitchen here, we have 12-foot ceilings. You have all the recessed lighting. You can see the sprinklers there as well. So fire sprinklers throughout the home. And the highest of quality materials everywhere in this home. I love this matte black here, which matches the cabinets. And then you have all of the chrome handles throughout the entire kitchen. And they went with a great style here with the horizontal handles. Nice refreshing look from your standard vertical handles. I like that a lot. And these are all going to be pull-out drawers here, every single one of them. And of course, high quality, soft close. So much of this quartz here. And I love this blue veining. And you rarely see the blue veining kind of in this, or any veining in a wavy pattern. But you can see the way it kind of waves all the way across the backsplash, all the way across the island. Do we have storage on this side as well? Yeah, so storage on the front side of this island also. What do you think of this home so far? What do you think of this kitchen? Chef's kitchen here, absolutely. You have the workspace. We have a huge pantry we'll look at in a moment. We have a highly upgraded stovetop here we'll talk about more in a moment. The pot filler, the hood, double ovens, warming drawer, built-in refrigerator. So yeah, a lot more to look at in this kitchen. So let's talk about this stovetop here. And I hope I don't mess this up. I had a whole tutorial on this. So it is a Wolf induction oven. Basically what that means, I'm gonna paraphrase. There's magnets inside. They heat the pans. I'm told you can boil water very fast, which is always a concern with these electric stovetops, is that you put a pot with water to boil and it takes forever. They're telling me it happens very fast, basically as fast as gas here. And you can see the rings in the stovetop here. So you have 4 on this side and then a big burner on this side. So a couple features with this induction. So it has those magnets, it heats the pan. The magnet somehow heats up, but the stovetop never gets hot. So that does a couple things for you. One, safety. You don't ever have to worry about yourself or maybe a child touching a hot surface and burning their hand. That doesn't happen with this. It does not get hot. The other thing that's going to avoid is food burning or splatters burning and causing this to get dirty or crusted up. It's not going to happen. Very easy to clean. You could put parchment paper down and cook on top of that. You just throw the parchment paper away. Another safety feature, it will only turn on if there's a pan on the burner. So if you have a pan on this burner, turn it on, it's fired up, you remove that pan for a certain amount of time, it just turns off. So super high-end, Wolf obviously a luxury brand, but this is an induction stove. Want to know more about that? I guess Google it. I'm telling you as much as I know, this is a first for me. My bucket list item here, the pot filler. You know I've always wanted one of those, and with the pot filler, of course, you boil water quickly. Professional hood built into the cabinetry here. I love this little chrome piece that matches all of the handles. Good looking hood. Of course, plenty of storage across the side. Over here we have a Thermador dishwasher. And the reason they went with the Thermador is, to be honest, the Wolf dishwashers don't have great ratings. They wanted something that was built to last, blends in perfectly, and so we have a high-end Thermador dishwasher. Single basin stainless sink here. Of course, this little rack on the bottom to protect so you don't scratch up that sink. We have the upgraded faucet, RO system, soap dispenser. Here's your button that controls your garbage disposal. Give you a quick look at that RO. That's going to be the tank for that. So you have your reverse osmosis water. So great drinking water out of there. Wolf double oven. So this is going to be a convection oven and microwave combo up top here. And then we have the traditional oven down here, conventional oven. I'm told it's only been used a couple times. So basically brand new there. You have your digital readout, and then you have your warming drawer at the bottom. So very nice, high-end appliances in this home. And that will bring us over to the refrigerator. Built in, I think the brand is SKS, and it's a high-end, I guess it's LG's luxury product line. So LG, reputable, great brand. This is their luxury product, and it looks beautiful. I think that covers it for this kitchen. Amazing kitchen. Only $2.65. I feel like all the values here. It has everything you want to see in a home in this price range. And it's single story, and there's no HOA. RV parking. We have double entry. I'll show you the gate out the side. Take a quick look in this pantry here. So a fully custom closet pantry. All these little baskets. Some of them are labeled, but yeah, super organized. And plenty of space for a home this size. And if you really needed more, you could take it all the way up to those 12-foot ceilings. Yeah, wonderful pantry. So between the pantry and this was the front entrance, we do have the powder room or the half bath. I love the wall treatment going all the way up. Beautiful choice in lighting, mirror, quartz countertops in white, same cabinets that we saw with the chrome handles, similar to the kitchen style. Undermount basin, porcelain, Kohler sink. And then I love this faucet here. Check out this faucet. Very cool modern faucet in chrome. And yeah, just a great little guest bath here. Well, I wouldn't call it little, but a great guest bath here. And I got off track a little. Let's go back over to this dining room real quick before we move forward. I was so excited in the kitchen, I just wanted to go into the pantry and look at it. So, the second of 3 sliders, we have the pocket slider that I showed you in the entrance. These are going to be stackable sliders, so all 3 panels stack on one side, so you have a nice wide entrance going out to the backyard. And there's also going to be another one in the primary suite that we'll see in just a little bit. So formal dining area here, they've set it up as a pool table, which personally I like. I don't use a formal dining room myself, so I like that this is kind of a versatile room like this. And then yeah, all this natural light. You have the motorized blinds up there as well. Now, if you did convert to a dining room, may or may not have to change out the lighting here, but easily done. Definitely more kind of a pool table setup on the lighting. Beautiful pool table. Now, for the right price, for the right negotiation, you can pretty much keep everything in this house as you see it. They're willing to negotiate the furniture, maybe the pool table, you know, couches, everything you see. So that's going to be a discussion between your agent, hopefully myself, Al, the listing agent, and of course the sellers. And then we have a wet bar here also. You can see the beverage cooler down there, more of that beautiful quartz with the blue veining. We have a sink here. And then I think these cabinets are a really dark navy. I don't think it's the same color as the kitchen, unless my eyes are playing tricks on me. So kind of a nice little touch. You have all the storage there with the glass front cabinets. Awesome. Great entertainment. You could see yourself having all your guests over, having a party here, indoor, outdoor space. I mean, just a wonderful, wonderful room here. See yourself living here with just your family, but of course, this just begs for you to invite people over. You got to show off what you have, right? So yeah, one last look at this main living area. I mean, this is just a massive home. Great location in town. Take a quick peek in this office and then we'll head over to the bedrooms. You're gonna have your primary suite on the left here. We'll get back there in a moment. Into the office here. So designated office. All the interior doors are gonna be 8-foot upgraded doors. I love the modern pattern there on them. And they are a matte black, which is a great touch. I always love when the interior doors are darker than the walls. Look at that mountain view from the office. Inspiring. And then yeah, just a good size office here. You can see plenty of room for desk, sitting, whatever you need. The entire home is wired with Cat 6. Everywhere you need it, and a lot of places you don't, but hey, you always want options. Something you don't want to have to go back and do. So plenty of Cat 6 throughout the entire home. It's all 10 gigabyte Cat 6, so fastest internet possible in today's day and age. I mean, within reason. I guess there's always something faster, but within reason there. So that's going to be your designated office here. If you don't need an office, maybe this is your workout room. I mean, a lot of options, of course. So now we will head back down the hallway. We have the powder room here to the left. This is the pantry. Come down this hallway. So we do have a coat closet here. Just a quick peek. The owners still do live here. I don't want to go through their personal things, but you can see those upgraded 8-foot interior doors. And then we have a valet built in. This is very cool. Kind of an ashy gray, but you have your bench, you have place for shoes, storage up top for maybe your gloves, your hat, your purse, and then you have coat hooks as well. And a plug just in case, because who knows. Yeah, great valet. That's going to be right off the garage here, which we'll head out to as soon as we look in the laundry room. So laundry room tucked away in the corner here. You do get LG front load washer dryer on pedestals with the drawers. All white cabinets. I love the handles here. So yet again, another little custom touch. Very cool. You have your attic access way up there, 12 feet high. Nice window looking out front. And then more of those quartz countertops, an undermount fiberglass sink here, a little brushed nickel faucet. Yeah, perfect little laundry room here. Again, I say little, but it's a pretty big laundry room. So I take that back. And then the windows that don't have motorized blinds are gonna have these roller blinds on them. Again, high quality, very expensive. But I mean, let's face it, you don't need motorized blinds in every single room. You do have them in that office there that I showed you, and then on all the sliders as well. Okay, so we have some special treats coming up in this garage. We do have these electronic keypads. That's on the garage and the front door as well. We did have a ring style doorbell, which is kind of what a video doorbell, I guess is what it's technically called. So yeah, you do have the electronic keypads here, but check out this garage, 3-car garage. So where do we start? So 12-foot ceilings, maybe even 13 feet in here, just massive. Single bay, 3-car garage. They went ahead and painted that exterior door there also in the matte black. 4 windows across the back with the roller blinds. We have upgraded insulated garage doors there. And then we have carbon filter, another filter, water softener. This is going to be for most of the water throughout the home, just not the drinking water, of course. You don't want to drink soft water. And then we have a very special tankless water heater. So tankless water heaters, traditionally not instant hot water. You get faster hot water from a traditional water heater, but this one has a circulation pump in it that pushes out that water, almost instant hot water throughout the home. A wonderful thing. And with the tankless, of course, you have endless hot water. So once it's hot, it just stays hot forever. This is gas here. Mentioning the gas, just to double back real quick. So we do have that induction Wolf oven in the kitchen. That's electric. It is plumbed with gas, so you could switch that out if you really needed a gas range. The gas is under there. Just swap it out and put a gas range in there. So did want to point that out. This reminded me because of the gas line. But yeah, so the other thing about this hot water heater here, this tankless, is it has an AI system in it. And the AI system basically monitors your hot water usage. And so if you take showers every morning at 7 a.m., let's say, after about a month, this recognizes that pattern. And so about 6:45, it'll start heating the water. So you get that water like basically right away. So it starts to learn your patterns. Doesn't want to heat water when you don't use it. So maybe no one's here at 2 in the afternoon, let's say. It's not going to have that water, as ready to go. Now, still pretty quick. It still has that pump, but it will learn your patterns and kind of anticipate when you're going to need it, which is a very cool feature. Couple other things I want to point out in this garage. So we do have all the LED lighting across the top, very bright in here. And this is a custom floor. It's Swiss track flooring. So custom pattern, custom design here, and all these little pieces linked together. And this is wall to wall the entire floor. Very easy to take care of. Nice soft touch on your tires. And an upgrade from epoxy. Also, brand new updated garage door openers. These are the modern style that we see, so there's no track above, there's nothing, no chain, no wire. Basically just a motor there in the corner, cranks it up, puts it down. The quietest garage doors I've ever not heard. I'm gonna show you that in just a moment. We have a real big water supply here. That's bigger than average. Your water shut off and your water pressure valve there. So yeah, let's listen to this garage door real quick, and then we'll head back inside. Little area for a workbench off there to the left. But yeah, listen to this. Which one is it? I don't know if you can hear that or not hear it, but it is ultra quiet. Very, very cool. And maybe that's because there's no chain rattling around, but smooth, quiet. Oh, we also have a 50 amp Tesla charger here built in. So it is just the plug. So if you have a different type of car, maybe you can plug that in also. Yeah, great stuff here. Let's head back inside. Loving this house so far. If you like this tour, like my channel, just give me a quick thumbs up down there. Share it with a friend. I think everybody needs to see this house. Maybe you know someone in the market for a home like this. Send it out to them. Just hit that little arrow, share it, send it over. Maybe they'll give you a commission, who knows? I don't even know if I'm allowed to say that, but I just did, so. All right, into bedroom number 1 here. So this is just gonna be a singular bedroom here, but you can see very large. And again, when you're in a bedroom with 12-foot ceilings, it feels massive. Of course, Cat 6, big TV on the wall. They kind of use this as a media room or a movie room. Again, versatile, definitely a bedroom if you need it to be. And then even the closet doors are custom there. And then I'm opening this up. We have kind of a builder grade closet right here, but this is gonna be the network for the home. So you have this, I think you said 24 gigabyte recording section here. So that records 30 days with all 13 of those cameras, all your Cat 6 running throughout the home. This is gonna be your hub that controls everything. And you can see high quality, top of the line, state of the art, all those fancy words. You can see all the cabling up there. I mean, yeah, really nicely done. So this bedroom also has, like the other bedrooms, an ensuite. Well, we're about to go into the Casita. That's definitely more than just a bedroom with an ensuite. But check it out. So the first of the 3 showers, they're all gonna be 0 threshold, meaning there's no lip, no step up to get in. It's just the same level as the floor. Big glass shower door, tile going 12 feet up. I love the tile choice here, kind of a gray, cloudy blue. And then we have the hexagon patterns on the floor. Gorgeous. Stainless steel trim all the way around. We have American Standard toilet. That was in the first bathroom as well. We're gonna have a different toilet in the primary suite. Quartz countertops, undermount Kohler sink, brushed nickel faucet, big mirror. Again, how do we get the light switch is here. Oh, there we go. Figured it out. Same handles we saw in the laundry room, just on a, looks to be like a very dark navy cabinet there. And then kind of a cool light there as well. So yeah, these 12-foot ceilings are just so impressive. And I believe they're probably gonna leave the window treatments, like things like this. I mean, you have the roller blind, you also have the curtains. What a nice look. Okay, so now we're gonna check out the in-home Casita. That's gonna be here. So again, upgraded door. This is kind of the separation here between the Casita and the rest of the home. So you can close that up for your privacy. Great for in-laws, great for guests in town. As we all know, if you live in Las Vegas, everyone wants to visit. You move to Las Vegas, all of a sudden, people you don't even know are your friends and they wanna come out and hang out and crash at your house. So, door going outside, we'll peek out there in just a moment. We do have a kitchenette here, little mini fridge, mini freezer. They've set you up with a coffee station because if you're in town visiting Vegas, you're gonna need some coffee in the morning, definitely. I love the blue on the cabinets with the brushed nickel handles, built-in microwave there. LED lights in the ceiling. And this is kind of your family room, kitchen area for this Casita. So you have a separate bedroom and then a separate bathroom, of course. Then that's gonna be that door going out to the hallway. But you can see plenty of room for a TV, couple couches, and then this is gonna be your exterior door here. And this goes out to the side yard. See one of the AC units there. And then all these trees all the way around. Remember, 41 trees in total. These are meant to go up in columns, so it's gonna give you a nice privacy here as they mature. Only being about a year old, you know, they got some time before they're gonna get there. And then you do have an electronic gate here as well So maybe you're staying here for the weekend, you can just pull in right there, park here, come up the stairs, and you're inside. So nice private entry as well. But look at this landscaping, super clean. I love the rock choice, love the wall choice. They have a 10-foot wall built all the way around the back of the property. We'll talk about that a little later and why they did that. And it stops here, and then we have more of a traditional wall all the way around. Gate going out front. It's going to be the door going into the garage there. Well, let's head back in the Casita and check out this bedroom. So as we come out of the little family room here, we're into the bedroom for the Casita. So I believe that's a full-size bed, but you also have 2 nightstands and plenty of room on either side. Big closet here to the left. You have windows going all the way around. So yeah, plenty of room, way bigger than your average hotel room. Room for a dresser over here. I mean, this home's decorated great. It looks like it's staged, but it's actually not staged. It's the homeowner's personal things, but they did a wonderful job. You can see we still have those 30 by 60 tile. I don't think we've seen an area that doesn't have that yet. And that brings us into the bathroom for the Casita. And look at this bathroom. I mean, you can imagine staying with your family or your friends, and this is the room you get to stay in. So not only do we have double sinks, beautiful lighting, super tall ceilings, more custom handles, and this is going to be that navy, not navy, but kind of a dark blue gray there with the custom handles. We have a frosted door. This is going to go right out back to that backyard area, the spa we'll look at later. Come in, privacy. I mean, just really well thought out home here. I like the thin bezel on the mirrors. Same color, porcelain undermount sinks, another American Standard toilet, and then our second 0 threshold shower here. A little bit of a different tile look. I love the way that there's kind of a matte finish, rustic look on the shiny tile. I don't know if you can see that. Very cool, going 12 feet up again. Just awesome space in this home. Really impressive, kind of a showstopper type home. Impress your friends, bring them out. I mean, this is a home people talk about when they leave. They go, oh my gosh, what a beautiful home. Soapbox there, and then the little dots on the ground giving you that texture and that separation. And then of course, no threshold there. Wow. So we are doing good so far. Loving this home. We're at 600 Quail Covey Road, Henderson, Nevada 89002. No HOA, RV parking, single story, 3,713 square feet of living space. Listed for $2.65 million by Al Reyes. His information's below. And we're just lucky to be here today. Lucky to have this exclusive first look. Thank you to the homeowners. Thank you to Al for letting us do this. I'm having a great time. I hope you are too. And we're gonna head over now. I just wanna make sure I got everything. This is a very large home. Don't think we missed anything. I think it is time for the primary bedroom. So we're gonna cut all the way back through the home and head over to the primary bedroom here. Office was off to the right. And the cool thing about this primary suite is it's completely separated from the rest of the home. So you have ultimate privacy. You're not neighboring, a bedroom, the guest room. Now, one thing I will tell you, the entire home is insulated. Every interior wall, exterior wall. Again, they built the home to be their home to live in. They weren't intending on selling it. So they went the extra mile on so many materials, on so many little details. But insulating the interior walls not only helps with efficiency for cooling and heating, but it also sound dampens the entire house. So you're not going to hear anyone you know, in the casita talking, someone's in the room back here watching a movie. It's not gonna echo throughout the home. Very sturdy, very thick, solid home. And yeah, just those little extras that they put into, you know, for quality of life. And something that a builder would not do if they were planning on selling the home. It's just, they don't do it because it costs so much extra money, but they've done it here because, again, you're getting value with this home. You're getting something that people put their heart and soul into and really designed for themselves to live in. So call me today. Let's schedule a tour in person. I know my tours are pretty thorough on the channel, but there's nothing like being here in person. And this home is gorgeous. Let me see, I think we're missing a light in here. There we go, I turned on the fan instead of the light. Okay, so we have the light on. So a couple things. I like that there's kind of this entryway going into the primary suite. And then as you walk in, again, massive room here, those 12-foot ceilings. We have a huge bed with nightstands, an area for a chair, mountain views out the window. I mean, look at this. Can you imagine, like, that's just out your window? Just a gorgeous area in town here. And then pretty simple design, big ceiling fan up there, LED lights. You have your Cat 6, your area for your TV here. I mean, obviously there's plenty more room for a lot more things if you have them. You can do a little seating area here. You have this huge slider, again, that's 10 feet tall by about 12 feet wide. So you have like 3 4-foot sections, and those do stack over here. And then you have the spa out there, which we'll take a closer look at in a little bit, but beautiful spa. When it's open, it does kind of block the view, but most of the time that's gonna be closed, but we'll look out there in a moment. So that's gonna be your primary suite. Again, roller shades and curtains. And then as we come through here into the primary bathroom, we do have a pocket door, which I always love a pocket door. Gives you some privacy into the primary bathroom, and it doesn't take up the space as a traditional door. Very cool. Nice touch there. We're gonna have a linen closet to the right immediately as we walk into this bathroom, and you can see still that 30 by 60 porcelain tile. Back to that quartz we saw in the kitchen, that little blue vein there, and then we have the blue cabinets as well. Makeup area or vanity here, huge mirror across the back, and 1 of 2 sinks on this side. Custom lighting, we have the LEDs in the ceiling as well. Freestanding tub there, but then yeah, these cabinets are gonna be floating cabinets there. And again, with the blue, with the quartz. Just a beautiful bathroom, and check out that light over the tub. Wow, what a gorgeous light with all little crystals. Looks like diamond bracelets. Chrome faucet. I mean, just a great space. You do have roller shades here, and again, a beautiful mountain view. Pocket door here, again, saving you so much space, and that's going into the water closet. Do have an upgraded alpha toilet. Looks like it might be self-cleaning or some sort of bidet there. We didn't get too into that. Yeah, I'm guessing it's a bidet because I see the control here. So remote control toilet. And then check out this shower. So completely wrapped in high gloss porcelain. Big glass window kind of looking into the shower, and there's no threshold and no door on the shower. This shower is very impressive. We have the hexagon tile on the floor, frosted glass window. Amazing shower here. We have the wand, we have the shower head. And that's a very large shower. You're about 7 by 4 or 5 feet there. Huge shower. Double handles on the wall. One controls the shower head, one controls the wand. And the great thing about these are, yeah, your instant hot water, it's gonna get hot pretty quick, but you don't have to stand in the water to turn it on. You can turn it on here, test it a little bit, and then step in. Beautiful shower. What do you think of this shower? What do you think of this house? Leave me a comment below. I really want to hear what everyone has to say about this home. We're about to head out back. I mean, a beautiful 1.1 acre lot. Another linen closet here. And check out this walk-in closet here. Just massive walk-in closet. Custom closet up and down. Plenty of racks. I mean, you can see there's tons of clothes here, double racks all the way around, a couple windows looking out front. We have the shoe racks across the back wall, and this is all kind of a light ashy look on the wood. We have the island here with all of the drawers, I'm sure for jewelry and ties and clips or whatever you want to put in there. And then we have an extra spot over here for maybe some longer items, dresses and things like that. There's a full-length mirror here to the left as well. And yeah, just a huge walk-in closet. This is like the size of most people's bedroom. And it's a walk-in closet. I mean, just gigantic. Really like this closet. And it's done very well. Great use of space. Plenty of room for everything. And of course, this island. You have the LED lights recessed in the ceiling. Just a great looking closet. Okay, I think it's time to head out back. I think we've seen it all inside. 3,713 square feet, 3-car garage, single story. So much to see here. So what I'm gonna do now is I'm gonna open these pocket doors up and tuck those in the wall as we head outside so you can really see this indoor-outdoor space. Let's go out there and take a look right now. Okay, so as you can see, pocket doors disappear into the wall, so you have this massive opening for an indoor-outdoor space. Of course, you have the motorized blinds up there. We have the fire pit going, the ceiling fans, this huge covered patio here. You can see there's 3 little couches. I mean, plenty of space out here. We switched to this square tile with kind of a marble look. And what a wonderful, relaxing outdoor space. A couple fountains, so we have the fire and the water here. These fountains do light up at night. I'll show you that in just a moment. So yeah, I love just kind of that sound of the water rolling off. If we look up here, there's a couple spotlights that shine down on those fountains at night. We have speakers all across the back here, mounted in. And we have a dining area over there to the left, which we'll get to in just a moment. Now, no pool in this backyard. We'll talk about that in just a moment. But as we go over here, you can see the spa. This is going to be that big slider going into the primary suite. And then state-of-the-art spa here. It is a Cal spa, so name brand, steps going up, little handle to help you out, the digital display, of course the cover that retracts down, your entertainment, your TV on the wall here, and then the speakers in the spa. You can see the speakers around. There's 2 little speakers on each side of the headrest. Those are actually hooked up to the TV, so you can hear the TV from in the spa. Now, this is an 8-person spa, probably better for 4 or 5. You can see there's 5 headrests here, but beautiful spa. And then we have an extra feature here for privacy. We have motorized blinds here with remote, so you can lower those down if you want to have maybe a private spa session, whatever that means to you. Let's go ahead and raise those back up. Plug up in the corner there. And then yeah, for me, I mean, I probably want to take this lid all the way down so I can enjoy this beautiful view, which we'll look at closer in just a moment. Well, let's circle back around. You can see this seamless indoor-outdoor space, just remarkable. You can look out into the family room there, all the way to that front door. And then we have this dining area over here with an outdoor kitchen. Big dining table, plenty of space all the way around. Again, 12-foot ceilings in here. This wonderful tile. This is going to be the door going into that casita. And then we have the outdoor kitchen. So beautiful dark countertop here, white tile all around the front. Just storage under here for cabinets, a couple drawers. These cabinets are refrigerator size, so if you did want to add a refrigerator, all you gotta do is pop that out. You can put a refrigerator in there, no problem. And then you also have this sink here. It's a special sink, so it's actually an insulated sink, so you can put ice in there and kind of have it as a cooler if you like. And then of course the gooseneck faucet, you can use it as a sink as well, of course. Really nice materials there. I could feel it when I picked it up. Plugs across the back. Cat 6, another plug there if you want to add a second TV out here. And then by design, they have a spot here for your grill. This is a smoker. They didn't want you to be tied into one unit here. Those two do tend to get old. They're expensive to replace. So just do your smoker here. You can move it around. Maybe it's going to have a rainy day, a real windy day. You can pull it back. So it leaves you a lot of options. You have the pad under there. So you can put your Blackstone griddle there, whatever you like. So it is a nice versatile outdoor kitchen and very well done with the extra spot for the grill. Maybe you're not grilling at all, you're catering, you get this thing out of here completely, move it around to the side. Just open up the space. Now let's talk about this backyard. So we have an elevated kind of backyard area, super high-end synthetic turf here. I love these cement squares in a modern pattern they've put across the back. We have lighting all across the back as well. And then you can see this modern landscape here, low water usage, desert landscape, and just a beautiful area out here. Now look at these mountain views all the way around. You can see the city, Nellis Air Force Base, way out to the north side there. And I mentioned the 10-foot walls all the way around. And the reason they did that is because this lot kind of tears down. They had to basically bring this lot out to put the house so it could be flat. And what it did was it raised them up pretty tall. And then you're looking down into the neighbors. So for privacy, you can see where they've extended the wall all the way up 10 feet, all the way around. Gives you a nice private backyard. And even here, you're pretty private unless your neighbor's standing, you know, right at their front door. And I love this tiered system. Let me show you the RV parking. So as we come around to this side, your other AC unit's going to be over here. You got a faucet, a gate going back, and then about a 7-foot drop off here. And this is going to be your RV parking. Now, one thing a lot of people do over here when they have homes like this is they rent out this space for RVs and they charge people monthly to park them here. And they've designed this so you could actually have up to 3 RVs on this side without it going into the backyard, and you wouldn't have to see them at all unless maybe you're looking out these windows right here to the left. So a great feature for maybe a little extra income, or if you have an RV, obviously, you could park it here, but you could probably fit 6 RVs in this space. I mean, it is just huge. 1.1 acre. You have the steps down here going into that area, your RV gate there. Of course, you have room over here. You could put another RV if you chose, but why would you when you have all this space? But yeah, you could do 3 RVs and not have it, you know, visible from the back area, which is what they designed this for. Well, let's talk about the pool. Everyone doesn't want a pool, let's be honest. If you've had a pool and you didn't use it, your next house probably won't have a pool. Some people are pool people, some people aren't. Some people want a pool and then they realize that they didn't after the fact. So you have the spa here and you have a great place for a beautiful pool if you wanted to install it. So you could add a pool here, design it yourself. We have all this space here specifically for a pool, no problem at all. Now this has been designed by a landscape company. Beautiful kind of rock areas, all these trees. The trees are spaced out in a manner that should just give you like a nice full coverage here, and you shouldn't see much of the wall once these trees mature. We do have conduit and electric running all the way to the back here So a couple things, if you wanted to add another casita out here, you could. You have the power, everything's ready to go. What they originally planned was putting a solar array across the back here. Gets pretty much all day sun back there, and they have it wired and ready to go and set up for that. But again, they're not going to stay here, so they didn't opt to do that. But yeah, plenty of room if you did want to do a pool here, no problem at all. You could have a massive pool, or at least as big a pool as you could legally have here. All the low voltage lighting, natural landscape, and you could do a pickleball court back here, basketball court, maybe even a soccer field. I mean, this is just a massive lot, and it just goes and goes and goes. Those beautiful mountains all the way across the back, and then just look at this view. I love that we can see the fire from here. And what a beautiful home. That slate tile roof. You have the cameras all across the back. No HOA. Gorgeous home. 3,713 square feet, 2.65 million. Thank you so much for watching. I'm Andrew Guiant with Simply Vegas. Hope you enjoyed this tour. Hit that subscribe button and that little bell. You don't want to miss these tours, especially a first look, exclusive, coming soon, not on the market yet home. Give me a call, snatch this up before someone else does, or before it hits the market and everyone sees it. We're at 600 Quail Covey Road. Special thanks to Al Reyes allowing us to be out here today, the listing agent. Special thanks to the owners. I really appreciate your hospitality. I've had fun. I hope you did too. Give me a thumbs up at the bottom there, and I will see you on the next one. Thank you so much.